Hello, here is some feedback on the advanced level writing exercise that you sent in. Okay, let's first take a look at language. Must-see series. Nowadays, it is difficult to decide which series, with an S, series to watch next, especially when you have Netflix. It is you could add a word here to up the level of English. It is quite amazing. It is truly amazing how many series. And I would say here, I would use passive voice. Again, this gives you a chance to show more advanced level language. So it is quite amazing how many series are offered in all kinds of genres. Before choosing, I always take my time, and I'm currently watching two totally different series. Um, I like that you've used linkers here on the one hand, on the other hand, but they're not the correct linkers. These you would use if you are juxtaposing or opposing two opposite ideas, and that's not really what you're doing here. So you could use a different linker. Um, For example, I chose New Girl, which is a comedy, and I have never laughed. Don't forget that this is present perfect tense. So you use have and then laughed, ed. I have never laughed so hard. Um, I'm also watching 13 Reasons Why. And then here you could combine your sentences to show more advanced level writing. Um, I'm also watching 13 Reasons Why, comma, which is a terrifying series, which you can't stop watching, and you want to know the end of the story. Well, maybe a better way to say this is, which is a terrifying series, which you can't stop watching, and which grips you until the very end. New Girl, as the name suggests, deals with the life of a woman who moved into an apartment with three guys she didn't know. It is about her love life. Maybe a better way to say it is it concerns or it deals with her love life, career, and friendship. Oppositely is not a word in English, although I admire your creativity. It would be better to write, in contrast, 13 Reasons Why deals with, handles about is kind of maybe Swiss Dutch or Dutch, um, deals with, or yeah, let's say that, deals with a woman who committed suicide and left tapes behind. Before she died, she sent those tapes to some of the people she knew and who she thought were guilty, um, or were involved in her death, or who she thought were a reason for her suicide. And this they is extra because you've already written who, so you can get rid of that they. In comparison to 13 Reasons Why, comma, New Girl does not have such a high risk of addiction. I understand completely what you're saying, but a show can't have a high risk of addiction. Um, it would be better to say New Girl does not. New Girl is not quite as addicting or addictive because it is constantly about the same thing. In 13 Reasons Why, you don't want to stop watching in order to know all the reasons why the woman killed herself, or in order to discover, find out all the reasons. Finally, it should be emphasized that both series are worth watching. Worth watching. If you want to laugh a lot, I would recommend New Girl. And if you think if you like thrillers, you should definitely watch 13 Reasons Why. Well, what I can say is that your essay is logically organized. You have totally and completely answered the question posed in the task. The level of vocabulary in general and the tone of voice are appropriate for a review. Just work on your accuracy in grammar and vocabulary. Bye for now.